Going over and above and beyond to make sure that you are literally speaking my language and speaking it fluently. That's how you keep my pussy wet. Free game, fellas. That's how you keep our pussy wet. Learn your girl love languages. If you don't know them, ask her. If she don't know them, take tests. What's up, hoochie mamas and hoochie daddies? I'm back like I said I would be. Y'all like my little petals? I think that's what they call. Anyway, let me show y'all the bag. Show you the bag. If you see some black stuff, that's hair dye because I just dyed my hair yesterday. But anyway, fresh retwist, and I've been growing with my locks, honestly. They down here now. Like when I stretch it out, it's down here now. I am here to let whoever that's listening know what it takes to be my man. It ain't hard. I'm not asking for nothing impossible. I feel like what I'm requiring, because this ain't no ask, what I'm requiring for you to be my man, it's what most women who love themselves require, or what all women who love themselves should require. I'm biased too. The song that came to my mind, I'm not even gonna lie, is It's All About Me by Maya. I think that's the name of it. It's all about me. And that's just where I'm at right now. Like, I'm in the era of it's all about me, what I want, how to better please me. Of course, at the top of that is how to better please God. But like in the earthly realm, it's all about me right now. I'm being the most selfish I have ever been and should have always been. So anyway, let's get into it. I get tired of hearing about this soft girl era. Soft girl era this, soft girl era that. I don't even like the term, honestly, because I feel like it's oversaturated. It's used so much. But I just say this is what it takes to be my man. And if that is called putting me in my soft girl era, then little daddy, put me in that thing. Knowing that I have someone that I can rely on, someone that is resourceful, a man who's dependable. I don't need you asking me, what am I supposed to do next? What now? Like, figure that shit out. That's what I've been doing for 30 years. I've literally been figuring that shit out. So I want somebody else to like think for me sometimes. Like, wouldn't that be amazing to not have to be the #1 decision maker no more? I don't know about you ladies, but I'm ready for that. I want a man who feels like it just brings him joy to be able to come through for me. He feels fulfilled in just knowing that when I need him, he's there. He don't want me to have to rely on nobody else but God. Aside from him, the only person I should rely on is God. Knowing that I can't do it, but trusting that my man can. So like, I feel like in the areas that I may be weak, I can't wait for my man to be strong in those areas. I can't wait to know that, okay, this is not my area of expertise, but I can fall back on this because my husband got it. You know, that feeling of knowing that you can have so much confidence in your husband, I feel like that's irreplaceable. And that's a feeling that really only someone reliable can give you. You know? I submit willingly, naturally, and effortlessly whenever I know that I can trust you. When I know that I can put my life in your hands, I'll do anything you say, honestly. Like, okay, sure. It's nothing, Poppy. Like, for real, it sounds cheesy, but when you know you could trust somebody, when you know that their decision making is not putting your life in jeopardy, it's not making you feel like you literally could lose it all, do what that man say. Yes, sir. Of course, daddy. Yes. Of course I will. It sounds cheesy, but I promise you, your life would be so much easier if you could just trust him enough to be able to agree. The trust has to be there, fellas. Y'all have to make us feel we can trust y'all. That's how you get effortless submission. Number one, by submitting to God, because I ain't submitting to nobody that's not submitted to Christ. After you submit to Christ, that's how you get me to submit to you. Building a strong foundation that I can trust. Here are the ways to earn my trust. Just do what you say you're gonna do. Come through like you say you're gonna come through. Have my back like you say you got my back. That's how I can trust you. I don't need somebody telling me everything they think I want to hear, and then when it's time to deliver, you don't even know where they at. You don't even hear from them. They're a ghost. That don't benefit me. As a matter of fact, it irritates me. That's what irritates me the most. Somebody that don't do what the fuck they say they're gonna do, and you didn't even ask them to do it. Just come through for me. Ladies, this is one thing we have to remember. When we're with the right man, you can still be an alpha female while also relinquishing the control to your man. Now, we're not just giving up control to know any kind of man. See, that's the thing. Y'all be out here submitting and doing whatever your baby daddy tell you, and he don't even think highly enough of you to marry you. We're not submitting to that. That's manipulation, okay? I want to feel safe. Make me feel safe to be vulnerable, to tell you things that I ain't told nobody else. I want to feel at ease, to be as transparent as I want to be able to tell you things in confidence that it's never going to leave our presence. The only person you're going to talk to about me with is the Lord. I don't even want you telling your mama my business. I'll tell your mama what I want her to know. But like, just make me feel comfortable enough to be vulnerable. Because one thing about me, I'm always going to listen. When a man talks and he starts venting, I'm always going to listen. But a lot of men want to be listened to, and they don't want to shut up and listen. They don't want to listen from a place of understanding or a place of empathy or compassion. But we're always required to give them that. We're always the nurturers. We're always the ones that are hearing them out, you know? I want that too. I want to be heard. I want you to listen to me from a place of, okay, baby, so that's why you are how you are. Or, okay, baby, I hate that that happened to you, but I will never repeat that again. Or, okay, by you telling me that, that just helped me understand who you are and who I can be for you, so that you can shine more in them areas where you may have been kicked down in your previous relationships. Or just listening, taking all of your ego and your insecurities out of it. Because one thing about it is, when you allow me to vent and I feel that you feel where I'm coming from, all it does is open up the door for more conversations like this. I'm going to allow you to speak to me like this, and then I'm going to continue to speak. And then you get to a place where literally no one on this earth can tell you something about your partner that you don't already know. Because you have provided that safe space of healing and conversation where I could literally just flow like a river to you. That's how you get better intimacy. That's how you get a better sex life. That's how you get all of me, except for the part that I've given to God, you know. But like, when you provide me that safe space to just be myself, be vocal, talk about what has happened to me before that I may have tried to suppress, once I feel safe, there's no such thing as a secret. I feel like whenever a man views you with an eye of judgment, in capacities where he should extend the most grace to you, I feel like that only further exposes his insecurities. Whenever a man sees or views you from a lens or eye of judgment or ridicule, or he's ready to condemn you versus offering you grace, I feel like that just further exposes his areas of insecurities. That further exposes the areas where he needs to heal, where he has literally been underdeveloped, where he is literally malnourished and needs to mature. I got a story time for y'all. That's why I'm laughing. I sat through days, weeks, hours, just countless time, allowing someone to vent to me, to spew all of their transgressions to me. I never judged them. I simply listened. I even showed him grace, compassion, the same grace and compassion that I wish in the future would be shown to me. Then whenever it came my time, because you know men can never, ever, ever take what they done gave you. And it's crazy because it's only story time. Like, we're not talking about nothing that's presently happening. We're not talking about anything that could interfere with the situation between me and them. I'm just literally sharing like they were sharing. I'm thinking, oh, because I provided this safe space for them to talk, I just assumed I would get that back. And this is why women keep their mouths closed. This is what I was just telling y'all about. This is why women keep secrets. This is why women have a whole nother life to them, even if it's the past, that y'all don't know about. Because y'all don't ever take the time to just listen from a place of, okay, she just gave me some game on why she act like that. Instead of just being mature and just listening, y'all literally, the insecure ones, the unhealed ones, go right to judgment. And that's not fair. And that's how you create a vault in your relationship. A vault where that woman keeps literally a log of all the things. These are the things that I got to remember that I can't talk to him about, because I already saw how he handled that other situation when I was trying to vent. And so now I know he's not going to handle this one the way that I need him to. So before you know it, over 10, 20 years of marriage, your girl got all these things stacked up that she can't even talk to you about. That's what Satan likes. That's how he creates discord. That's how he creates tension. That's how he creates a divisive spirit where you start having side conversations with your girlfriends where they're like, hey, did you tell so-and-so about? Nah, girl, that's something that's just between me and you. Next thing you know, your husband might walk in on you. He think you really keeping some big shit from him, but it's really just something from literally 2014. But you can't talk about it because you already saw how he handled you on something else. Like, fellas, y'all got a part to play. Just listen. If you just listen to us, we're going to tell you everything you want to know. We're going to give you all the jewels and the keys to unlock us, literally. You just got to listen. Oh, let me get back to my story time. Like I said, whenever it was my time, I was excited to share my little stories or whatever. And I gave surface level stories because I just had an idea in my mind that this person was probably gonna, I don't know, feel away. I was right. The only reason I even went back into like a story of myself to the person is because I just wanted them to see, like, these are the things that I've overcome in prior situations. These are the things that I've healed from. These are the things that if you and I run into this, I'm going to handle it differently because I've already taken the time to heal properly. Like you should have did before you met me, but whatever, I digress. What happened after that? I basically was like put on punishment. I was iced out. And you know what this was for, so they could go fuck with another bitch, duh. Or bitch ass, duh. But I was put on punishment. I was treated like a child. I was told that I need time. That I, as Akira, need time to figure out what I want. when this was a situation, the situation I was talking about was something that happened a year or two prior to me meeting this person. But you know, when someone needs an excuse to like get out of something, they're gonna gaslight, they're gonna project, they're gonna use any moment to create distance so they can go do what they want to do. All right, so remember I told you that insecurities can like play a part in projecting and gaslighting. So after I was taken off punishment and me and the person reconvened, he basically vented to me and told me that he had been involved in an on and off situationship with someone that he started dealing with way back in college, but later into his mid-20s, he still found himself on and off again with her. And little did I know, they had just been on and off right before I came into the picture. When him and her started going together, she already had a boyfriend. So the emotions that he felt, because he didn't know she had a boyfriend till him and her was already deep into it. The emotions that he felt from that situation, he tried to project that onto me. And he was like, I'm sorry, you know, you never gave me any type of reason to believe that you were back dealing with this person. I just realized that I kind of was triggered from a prior situation I was in, and I just kind of lashed out on you. And that's what I was talking about, y'all. Fellas, when y'all have not properly addressed certain traumas and you have not healed from situations that y'all have put yourself in, or that someone else may have put you in, maybe as a child, or just maybe when you were at an age where you didn't have no control over what was happening to you. But when you don't heal in those areas, y'all can start to project that stuff on us, and that's not fair. That is not fair. One thing about an unhealed man, they're gonna do some projecting. They're gonna definitely do some gaslighting and some projecting. But when you're dealing with emotional intelligence, you just know immediately that is not for me. So while I'm telling you what I do want in a man, I'm also showing you what I don't want and what I've already overcome. And so therefore, women, if you're watching this and the things that I'm telling you I do not want, or the things that I'm telling you that you should not want, those are the things that we should be looking for in men to quickly determine that no, that's not who God has for me. So yes, I'm giving you the good. I'm also giving you a tad bit of the bad so that you know what to look for and what to put your armor up against, okay? And if anybody is fitting the description of anything that I'm naming that's bad, run from that. That's a narcissist, and you do not need to be subjected to that. Hoochie mamas and hoochie daddies, because there's some hoochie daddies that's dealing with some narc bitches, okay? Soft girl era, to me, it just feels like I would never have to wage war alone. We've got to remember that spiritual warfare is still present, still alive, and it's still very real. So because of that, when I say I don't want to have to wage war alone, that's what I'm talking about. The spiritual warfare, I don't want to have to wage that alone. Getting up in the middle of the night, if my husband hears me praying, I want him to wake his sleepy ass up and get to praying with me. Because this is a group effort. Covering our household in prayer, this is not just something that I need to be doing. You know, growing up, I don't know about y'all, but I'm a 90s baby. Growing up, you used to see a lot of families where the dad would be at home and the mama and the kids is at church. And that's not gonna be us. That's not gonna be my family. That's not gonna be my husband. My children are gonna see mama and daddy on the same page, getting up, going to church. All of us as a family unit. When I pray, my husband is praying beside me. If he's asleep and he hears it, he will get up and start praying with me. I need for my husband to be able to help me combat Satan the real way. I don't just want nobody that's like, I love God. No, baby. How well do you know him? How well do you know that Satan is real? I don't need somebody that's just talking about some Satan, get thee, up under my feet. No, baby. I need you to know how to call on the Lord. I need you to know how to use them scriptures against the devil. Now, I ain't even gonna lie. I don't even read my Bible like I'm supposed to. I was just telling somebody that the other day. I got like so many different interpretations and translations of the Bible. But I would be lying to y'all if I sat here and said that I read the Bible like I'm supposed to. I don't. Therefore, I myself got some transforming to do still. And I would love for my husband to be a part of that journey with me. I'm not so deep in the Lord that I know the Bible back and forth, because I don't. I'm sorry. I just do not. But one thing I do know how to do is pray. I know how to pray. And I need somebody to help me do that. Wage war with me. Can I entrust you to fight for our family, even on the days when I'm tired? When I may feel overwhelmed spiritually, emotionally. When I'm mentally and emotionally fatigued. Can I trust you to carry our family? On the days that I might not feel like praying. And we know that ain't gonna be no day, because baby, I always pray countless times throughout the day. But my thing is, on the days when I am just exhausted, can I trust you to be that? Let's just say one Sunday I don't feel like going to church. Because there are some Sundays when we do get burnt out. Amen? Like, there are some Sundays when you literally do not want to go to church, and you like, I'm gonna just watch it on YouTube. Because my church, Change Church, we can just watch it on YouTube. What if there's a Sunday where I don't want to go to church? As my husband, what you gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm gonna lay in the bed with you and ain't none of us going to church. No, if them kids still want to go to church, I need you to get up, go get dressed just like it's a normal Sunday and mama's going, and I need you to take them. That is what spiritual accountability is. And I want that. I want my husband to be chasing God with me. That's what I want. And I know I can have it. Nothing is beyond God's ask. That's what I want to remind y'all. Nothing on this earth is beyond God's ask. If we ask for it earnestly, we need it, we mean it, and he knows we're going to do the right thing with it, he going to give it to us. Why would he not? He gets all the glory from that. And as long as it's for our good, he going to give it to us. Nothing is beyond his ask. Knowing that I'm with someone who is assertive, that reassures me. It gets my pussy wet. Knowing that I am with someone who can reassure me, who is assertive, who has a backbone, who says what he means and means what he says, just like his wife, that turns me on. How could it not? It turn you on? Let me know in the comments. Do it turn you on? It turns me on. I never have to question where we stand. That is heaven. Do you know every woman wants to know that they are in something that is secure, something that they could bet their last dime on? It's not. Now, if it was a boyfriend, I would say, sis, you're out of your mind. But we're only talking about husbands. On this channel, we only address husbands. When I say my man, we talking about a husband, not no boyfriend, not no fiance, not no baby daddy. We only respect husbands on this channel. So, when I say every woman deserves to be in a marriage where she never have to question where she stands with her husband. I don't care if y'all just got finished having a motherfucking argument of the century. She should never, ever have to question where she stands with you. Don't have her feeling like that. Don't have her with a question mark at the end of everything concerning you. It need to be a period, exclamation. I said what I said. Baby, you know what this is. This some lifetime type of shit till God call us home. That's what every woman wants to feel. That was just the FYI, fellas. I need my husband to show me that he's certain of his feelings for me. And he makes that clear to me every single day. And that's not If you find that to be annoying, you're not ready for me. That's all I can say. Because one thing about me is every day, hour to hour, moment to moment, because that's how we have to live. The way people are just disappearing off this earth, literally going around the corner to McDonald's and never coming back home because now they done died in a car crash. The way time is today, we don't have time to spend one day not making our husbands and wives feel the most desirable. We don't have time for that. I was listening to this pastor today, the guest pastor at church, AD3. I forgot what all it stands for, but he's from Kansas City, Missouri. He was saying that in January of 2005, his parents, along with some other people, were on a small aircraft on their way to the Bahamas. They didn't even make it 5 minutes from their home in Kansas City, Missouri before they crashed. His mother and father, he lost them simultaneously. And the church was sending them on a vacation to the Bahamas. That's just how quickly things happen. Therefore, when I say we have to make sure that our husbands and wives know every second of every moment to every day that we are only choosing them, that's what I require. I need to know every day. Nobody on this earth is as fine as me. Nobody on this earth can suck your dick like me. Nobody on this earth can please you like me. Your wife. Because I'm going to do the same, I promise. I promise. And because my man is certain of me, he has no problem expressing it verbally. See, gifts is cool. I'm not even gonna front. Gifts is cool. And I never had nobody to give me gifts. I always been the gift giver. But I've never had nobody to spoil me or give me gifts. Gifts are cool. And I can't wait to get them. But what I really love is words of affirmation. I love being told and shown, but I love being told verbally or like write it out in a letter. I need you to tell me how much you appreciate me, how much you love me, because all that's gonna do is make me go harder. All that's gonna do is make me love you more. All that's gonna do is make me show up better for you and our kids eventually. All that's gonna do is make me suck your dick better, even though I'm the best. Like, all that's gonna do is literally bring us tighter. Reassure me. Is it hard? Is it that hard? If you a man and you watching, am I asking for too much? I don't think so. If you think I'm asking for too much, that means what? You're not the one. That's what that means. Going over and above and beyond to make sure that you are literally speaking my language and speaking it fluently. That's how you keep my pussy wet. Free game, fellas. That's how you keep our pussy wet. Learn your girl love languages. If you don't know them, ask her. If she don't know them, take tests. Read the book, The 5 Love Languages. It's gonna change your life. I got it. I haven't finished it. I'm not gonna lie. I be so busy with work and just a little bit of time that I do have, and then now I'm getting back into recording for y'all. I have not completed the book, but I'm not gonna lie, I want to start like a book club. I said I was gonna start it with someone else, but I'm gonna start it by myself first, and whoever want to jump on board, they can. And if y'all want to be a part, y'all can. But I have the book, The 5 Love Languages, and I know for sure words of affirmation is definitely one, like I just told y'all. But I do love gifts. I love gifts, especially being that I never received them. But like, learn your lady's love language. My man, he need to know my love languages and speak them fluently. And same for me. I'm gonna learn his. I'm gonna know his, and I'm gonna speak them fluently. I need you to do things for me without me asking. I want you to study me, know my likes and my dislikes. And when I'm going throughout my day, give me a scavenger hunt. Just place the things that you know I love in the places that I would see it easiest. You know, surprise me like that. You know, and you ain't got to worry about me romancing you back, because that's my thing. I do that. You know, but I want you to do it for me, you know. Love me out loud. It doesn't have to be via social media, even though you know we love that. No, social media, that's optional. But I want you to love me out loud. The people who need to know that you love me, I need all of them to know it. Yes, that's my girl. Yes, that's my wife. Duh. Spin around, baby. You know how like, somebody like take you by your hand and you spin around. Show me off. Spin me around. This is mine. That's my girl. That's my boy. For real. That's my boy. I can't wait to show my husband off. Oh my God. No place is ever too far for you to come get me. I'm never, ever, ever too far away that you can't come to me. Like, if I send you an address, it don't matter how far it is. You gonna come through for me. That's what I need. I need to know that you're not gonna stop looking. You're not gonna stop searching the earth till you get to where I'm at. Cause that's what I would do. It shouldn't be no place on this earth that I am that you can't pull up and come get me. I don't care if it take a flight to get there. I got another story time for y'all, but I feel like this needs to be a part 2 because I don't want to make this video too lengthy. But that's just a part of what it takes to be my man. I don't know about y'all, but like I said, if y'all standards ain't matching mine, if y'all requirements ain't matching mine, you need to get your weight up, little mama. Because the things that I just named, that's kind of bare minimum. Anyway, I love y'all hoochie mamas and hoochie daddies. I'm going to edit this as soon as I can and get this out to y'all. And I got a lot of old videos that I'm going to be putting out just to kind of let y'all see how I've been, you know, getting along since y'all ain't been hearing from me. But I need y'all to start back watching these videos because I'm finna get back active. I love y'all. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that we are recruiting more hoochie mamas and more hoochie daddies, okay? We doing this shit the Brooklyn way. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes you want just hypnotize me, and I just love you watching way. This is why they broken you so bad. Nah, for real, hoochie mamas and hoochie daddies, I love y'all. I'm so happy to be back. Can't you see the joy on my face? Can't you see the joy on my face? I'm happy to be back. I'm never going nowhere ever, ever, ever again. I love y'all hoochie mamas and hoochie daddies. Like I told y'all, my DMs is always open for prayer. Now, since I am a licensed life coach and confidence coach, you can definitely feel free to book me for any type of sessions for advice, confidence, motivation, anything you need. I'm here for you. I am your coach, head honcho. Hennessy Brown Hoochie Mama. Check it out. Like, comment, and subscribe. I love y'all.